want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Embiid. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Simmons finds Howard. Back to Simmons. Passes to Harris. Just 3 to shoot. Takes the 3. No good on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. High post shot. And he comes up with the deuce.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Now here's Simmons. Out to Harris for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lets it go from 14. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Here's Brunson, and it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Thibault. Pass to Howard. Outside, Simmons. Over Brunson. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Howard.
I think Simmons' understanding of the game is off the charts. He has a great feel and awareness on the court.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. That 3 off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Harris against Doncic. Pass to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Here's Howard. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Here's Thibault. Tries again, and it's blocked. Doncic against Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
Now here's Porzingis. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Finney Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Harris passes to Thibault. Howard with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. On defense, Dallas. Over to the left wing. Embiid can't tie it up as that one misses. The Mavericks leading.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That free throw good from Doncic. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Now here's Brunson, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Brunson the pass to Kleber. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounder. Second, Joel Embiid.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
The 76ers trail by 5. And there's the pass to Thibault. Tries it from 9. Count that bucket. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. And stolen by Harris. Pass break Philadelphia. Harris with the ball. And slam dunk by Harris.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now here's Brunson. Guarded by Simmons. Finney-Smith passes to Brunson. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Now here's Doncic. He's guarded close, and that one is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Passes it to Thibault. Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. Kleber with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Lock at 6. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple. 76ers trailing. Inside. And that one's good. Thibault's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Over Simmons. Brunson, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
No good from Simmons.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the basket by Harris.
Well, what a nice pass by Dwight Howard there. On time and on target.
Now here's Richardson. Now the pass to Porzingis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, that's a good, strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it. We know this about the Dallas Mavericks. They will put every piece of data and information to use in terms of trying to get an advantage. Think about it, guys. They are now doing blood tests, trying to head off injury for their players. They believe this gives them a clearer picture into the overall health of their athletes.
Al Richardson following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Now here's Richardson. Defense right on him. Good D by Embiid. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And Doris, those blood tests you were talking about, always subject to player permission. They want to honor player privacy.
I think you have to, Kevin, and most of the Mavs have embraced it. These tests have the ability to measure almost 50 biomarkers. As an athlete, you're always trying to stay in peak form. As an organization, you're always trying to manage appropriately their workloads. But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Finney Smith kicks to Kleber. Passes it to Richardson. From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
And here is Simmons after Josh Richardson was able to get the triple. Howard, that's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
This is a comfort zone for Dwight Howard. The closer he is to the hoop, the more effective he becomes.
In the corner, it's Richardson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons. And that one, good. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Richardson outside. Pass to Finney Smith. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Harris. Here's Thibault. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Thibault's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Mavericks trail by 8. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. A 3 from Porzingis. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Thibault. Drills the three-pointer. Thibault's got 9.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Porzingis. They can't stop the run with that one. The pass to Thibault. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Finney Smith kicks to Richardson. And the rejection by Embiid.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Finney Smith, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
On the free throw, no good. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of the NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Cauley Stein is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Richardson in at the point guard. Now, here's Burks. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. And the dunk by Embiid.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
So it's the Mavericks now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Doncic. And Simmons with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved. Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
The 76ers leading by 14. Murray finds Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. And Embiid throws it down.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Richardson. Shot to stop the run. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Richardson's got his second basket of the night. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Josh Richardson. That one drops for him.
We know this. Doncic is an aggressive, thirsty scorer. If you allow airspace, even in the mid-range, he's going to make you pay.
Now, here's Burks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 14.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Fourth, Joel Embiid.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Richardson against Curry. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Richardson.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Harris, and here's Burks. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his third assist on the night.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Curry against Richardson. High arcing shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Simmons finds Curry. Burks with it. The high post shot, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
Richardson the pass to Doncic. Richardson with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. The feed to Powell. Here's Richardson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Richardson's got 9.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Pass to Harris. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Let's go. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrate it.
Now here's Simmons. 10 points for him. And that one, good. 12 points for him.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And the Mavericks call time here. Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Grady's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
And a chance to check out Joel Embiid here. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in rebounding, 4th in scoring, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Denver.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Outside Hardaway. No good from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You can see the strength of Alec Burks. What a fighter. This guy is not going to back away from a challenge.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Doris, who are some of your favorite players to interact with, interview, and question as you go through the season?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many guys. I think, you know, certain people really give a lot of thought to their answers. So Kyrie Irving, he wants to explain what he's thinking. He's willing to share and take a moment and consider the question. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, all of these guys, when I ask a question, Kev, they'll pause for a moment, consider the question, and then respond. And for somebody who's got to interview, there's nothing greater than having those guys willing to take some time with me.
Well, Doris, you always get great answers from them, too. So there's a great rapport there, I can see.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Brunson with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
What a college career for Jalen Brunson. 2 championships and a Wooden Award. This is one of the most decorated players in college basketball history.
The Mavericks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
First free throw is good. And Brunson, the College Player of the Year back in 2018, fell to the second round. Doris, when you look at that time, why did he fall?
I think it had everything to do with the fact that he's not an elite athlete by NBA standards. But we know unequivocally Jalen Brunson is a winner. His father played a decade in the NBA. This young man has been around the game since his formative years, and you can see it in his game.
The 76ers leading by 19. Here's Milton. Last time 14 points for him. Pass to Burks. Launches a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Burks against Doncic. Here's Howard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Howard's got his second bucket.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And the pass to Doncic. Over Embiid. And that one goes long. The 76ers leading by 21. Passes it to Curry. Here's Embiid. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's Curry. Here's Howard. Back to Embiid. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. The three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hilton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Brunson from deep. But they get it back. Pass to Doncic. Fades back. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Milton the pass to Embiid. Here's Milton from downtown. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Porzingis. To end the drought. Brunson, good.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis, showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
The pass to Howard. Back to Curry. Hardaway with the steal. 1:27 left in the first half. And Doncic gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry kicks to Howard. Back to Curry. Good. Nice job down low. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Passes to Doncic. Shoots over Burks. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 20 points. 40 seconds left in the first half. Doncic against Burks. Here's Howard. And good work on the boards. And they pick up the second chance points. Howard's got 6 points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now here is Hardaway. Tight defense on him. The tray. Rebound by the 76ers. Burks looking around. The baseline J. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And so here is Dallas. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
That we played. And I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace. It's what we've been talking about. And I thought our defense, for the most part, was excellent.
A good start. We'll see how they finish. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them?
That was the half of the super sub. for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game, and that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the 76ers, Embiid is out there with Howard. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Hicks. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Doncic with the steal. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Harris. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Doncic. 76ers getting the bucket. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Well, tracking down rebounds with ease. Kristaps Porzingis, outstanding mobility.
Here's Thibault. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Simmons. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
That one misses for Simmons. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible to check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
And so it's Dallas with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's blocked. Doncic feeling it out. And the dunk by Porzingis. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
How about the height and the length and the athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis? Barely has to jump to throw that down.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 18. Mission incomplete. His 5th miss in 14 tries. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now Brunson. He's got 6. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Down low. Here's Thibault. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Kleber. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 4. Porzingis adds a 2. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Thibault. 11 points in the game. From 15 feet away, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Now Brunson following Tobias Harris's 3-point attempt. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Danny Green, he's checked in for Embiid. And Dallas also making a switch. Josh Richardson's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Porzingis. 12 points for him. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. That one's not going to go. Excellent D from Howard. The 76ers leading by 21. And Simmons kicks to Howard. Harris outside. Goes up with a stripe. And that one drops. Harris has got 17.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Right side Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Doncic. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Doncic has got 26.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Thibault. Dishes it to Harris. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Dallas gets called for the foul. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers. And I think it makes sense for both sides. And he fits nicely next to Embiid.
That's good from Harris. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. On high school at a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. Wow. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Here's Finney Smith. 76ers getting the bucket. Doncic outside. Richardson up top. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 21 points a game. 8 rebounds it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Here's Thibault. Guarded by Porzingis. And yes, it's good. Green's got his first points of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Doncic, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Here's Thibault. Guarded by Doncic. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardaway's checked in. Howard, the pass to Curry. Second chance shot, and Howard with the layup. Howard's got 8 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside, Porzingis to stop the run. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 14.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Curry against Richardson. Floats one up. Curry's shot is off. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Finney Smith. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Philadelphia's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Curry looking it over. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney Smith. Kicks it to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Harris.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Hits the jump hook. Harris has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Dallas shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Finney Smith kicks to Porzingis. 1:58 left in the third. And Curry pulls it down.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 9 points.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Can they get it? It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the wide open shot from Green. The offensive rebound. Count it. He's got 10.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Here's Finney Smith. He's got 6. Richardson outside. Outside Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Thibault. 11 points in the game. Harris inside the line. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. That one goes in.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green dishes to Curry. Howard with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And it's Harris off the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The 76ers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. And Harris drops them both. And here is Hardaway. From deep, Richardson doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, Jay, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Dwight Powell is out there with Jackson. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Barea in at the 1.
What a solid pass by J.J. Barea. I tell you, he's not flashy, but you can count on this guy to run the offense the right way.
Here's Embiid. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. To the paint. And J.J. Barea the bucket on the assist from Jackson.
I'll tell you, don't let the diminutive size fool you. This guy is not intimidated and can get his shot in the painted area.
Burks against Barea. From 11 feet away, Burks' shot is good.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
Burks against Barea. Pass to Jackson. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. His first shot coming late. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss.
Coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a...
Wow, hammering it in!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Barea kicks to right. Off target from outside. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the 76ers. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Scott. That one goes. Count it. Scott's got his first 2 points.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Wright finds Barea. Here's the floater. Rebound by the 76ers. Burks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that day, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, you know, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the final, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6 Greg overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
One shot.
And that one falls for Cauley-Stein.
And Cauley-Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
Here's Burks. Makes it off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Outside Jackson. The pass to Wright. He kicks it to Barea. Wright looking around. Back to Barea. Shoots over Burks. That shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
To the middle. Scott, good. Scott's got 4 this quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So it's the Mavericks now. Now here's Barea. Shoots from 12. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Milton the pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. Shot from 12. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Well, what's not to like? about Joel Embiid. A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
The first one falls. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Zaire Smith, he's checked in for the 76ers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Of course, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive #1 pick, he's going #1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Marjanovic. They get a hand on it. Smith on the wing. And Smith gets double teamed. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. From the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. The Mavericks pull it in.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And good that time. 9 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Pass to Smith. Of course, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament.
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, #1, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
Jackson kicks to Barea. Fires from deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, #1, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure. But it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
And the first one drops. And Philadelphia making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here is Dallas. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's the pass to Wright. Embiid with the steal. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop for the finish. 2 points. That one goes. Smith's got his first basket of the night. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Mavericks. Barea dishes to Wright. Passes it to Marjanovic. kicks to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Barea. A 3-ball. That shot off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Milton. It's deflected. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Jackson passes to Barea. And here is Cauley Stein. Right outside. Jackson with it. From the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's Milton. Back to Smith. Robinson passes to Scott. 4 on the clock. Here's Smith. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Barea against Smith. Barea kicks to Jackson. Right outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz checked in for Embiid, and it's Green in for Shake Milton. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Now Smith. Outside, Scott. Barea against Smith. Outside, Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here is Wright, trying to end the drought. Robinson pulls it in.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Barea against Smith. Pass to Scott. And it's in there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first 2.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Ben Simmons.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Marjanovic. No good on the second free throw.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Smith against Barea. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3. So it's the Mavericks now. Right down low. Guarded by Green. Right, the pass to Barea. Now Marjanovic. Outside Jackson. 3-pointer right. Green with the rebound. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Feeds it to Scott. Back to Green. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.